Information presentation. How to find and use Malwarebytes anti-malware protection software by Kenneth Halverson. Communications 218. Antivirus software is the most popular way of ensuring an organization's IT security. But 33% of all companies still have not managed to deploy even this fundamental protection system fully. As stated in the article, Anti-Malware Protection Not Fully Implemented 2012. Good afternoon. My name is Kenneth Halverson. I work for Palouse Hills Computing, a computer repair store in Colfax, Washington. This informative presentation will be on where to find and how to use Malwarebytes anti-malware protection software. This is File Hippo. This is the place where you will go to find Malwarebytes anti-malware. Put in Malwarebytes here and then click the search icon. The results that will come up, Malwarebytes will be up front. Click the download link right next to it. This is a tricky page because you already clicked download, but it won't download until you download the free version in the upper right hand corner. If you're running Firefox, a green load bar will show up. And then when it finishes, a blue arrow will come up. Click it, a drop down box will show up. Click that to install the software. Then it'll want to save it. MBAM setup, a pop-up window, click save file. Another pop-up window, do you want to run this file? Click run. Then it wants to know what language you use. English is fine for me. I'll click OK. The next pop-up window is yes, I accept the agreement, and I will click next. Then we want the install window will pop up. Yes, I want to install it. And then we'll have a series of next pop-up windows. Each one of these, go ahead and click next to proceed. Launch Malwarebytes, make sure this box is checked, and then go ahead and click finish. Now you'll get, when it loads, you'll get a list under scan, scan for rootkits and file C. And then you'll start the scan. By this point, you should already have malware, anti-malware software installed on your computer by following the steps in the PowerPoint presentation. So this icon will show up on your desktop. At this point, go ahead and double click the icon to open up the Malwarebytes anti-malware homepage. This yes box will always pop up confirming that you want to run a scan. Go ahead and click yes. This is a standard homepage for Malwarebytes anti-malware. You got a couple options here. The dashboard is this homepage, settings, history, so you can see what's been cleaned. The scan now button, but we want to scan for rootkits. So go ahead and click scan. Now this brings up the page I already talked about in the PowerPoint, and here are the two columns. This column over here has scan for rootkits. Make sure that box is checked. And then the next box you need to check will be what drive you want to scan. Your main hard drive usually will start with the smallest letter of the alphabet. In most cases it's C. So go ahead and check the C box. And then you're ready to go. Make sure all of these will already be checked except for the rootkits from the start. At this point, go ahead and click Start Scan, and it'll run through the scan process. Now, depending on how many files, how much data you got on your hard drive, the scan can take anywhere from an hour to possibly 3 hours to run a full scan. But the more you scan it and the more you keep it clean, the quicker it will run. And as I mentioned in the PowerPoint, try to do it every couple of weeks to once a month. Thank you for watching my informative presentation on Malwarebytes anti-malware software. Now that you know how to scan for malware on your computer, I must inform you, smartphones are at risk as well as computers. From the article Smartphones Need Stronger Malware Protection, 2008, the popularity of smartphones has also caused a rise in mobile malware attacks. Today, more than 13.3 million business technology professionals actively engage in online communities. That's a tremendous amount of numbers, and smartphones are just like computers, except they held in your hand. I hope this was informative, and keep safe. Now, if your computer is infected, the list will pop up. OpenCandy is a real common malware that's infecting the internet right now. Make sure you click this Quarantine All button. That way they all get quarantined. And then it'll ask you to restart your computer. Click Yes to finish this process.